The games in Biel have just finished here, and as in round one, the classical games of round two were dramatic and entertaining. First finish was Maxime Vachier-Lagrave against Peter Svidler. We saw a martial gambit played by the Russian, and as one might expect from two top theoreticians, the game followed well-worn paths. An endgame arose where the Frenchman had the two bishops, and so a long-term and persistent advantage. With best play, Svidler could probably hold, but he cracked surprisingly quickly, allowing a tactic, and Vachier-Lagrave's technique in finishing the game was deadly. Congratulations, and a very nice win. You're happy with your performance?
Yeah, more or less. I mean, I managed to find a few precise moves, starting from the endgame to keep on putting pressure. And then, I mean, I was not happy with one detail. I mean, with one thing I did, but other than that, I think it was quite straightforward. Starting from the moment I, pushed these pieces back and managed to put my pair of bishops into effect.
Well, I was going to mention the bishops. I've seen you win quite a few very nice games with the pair of bishops. Is this something that gives you a lot of pleasure?
Well, I think, normally speaking, it should give a lot of pleasure to everyone to have a pair of bishops. But, of course, making good use of them is not, so easy. Generally, I mean, you have to give up a few things to get them. But, in the long run, it's a definite edge you get.
That was tough.
Yeah, that was a misplay. I mean, it's not trivially equal endgame, but I didn't really treat it properly and got punished.
And basically you just missed one tactic, but you thought you were just about equalizing instead of that.
It depends on that one detail. If the a6 pawn reaches a4, most of my problems are gone, because white cannot really do without b2, b3, and then those pawns disappear, and it's very, very important for me to trade them off as early as possible. And I felt I was in time with that, but actually I'm not, and that makes a huge difference.
Noel Studer and Francesco Rambaldi had a wild game with the advantage fluctuating between the players. But when the dust settled after the time control, most of the pieces had disappeared from the board, and it was clear that a draw was the inevitable result. Do you feel recovered after yesterday?
Well, yeah, but still I thought yesterday I played the better game. Well, I blundered it horribly, but today I'm not so happy. I mean, if you have white and after 10 moves you consider yourself worse, it's not that a good feeling. So yeah, I have to improve in my next white games, of course.
Benjamin Bock played an aggressive Benoni against Nico Giorgadze and managed to gain the upper hand, but in time pressure the position exploded and the Swiss player found counterplay. He probably had enough to draw the game, but a miscalculation allowed the Dutchman to score his second victory. I mean, it was an incredibly complex game. Did you feel like you had it under control for most of the time?
Yeah, I think before the time control, I don't know, around move 30 or so, my position was really good, I thought. And then it got completely out of control, and I somehow didn't see a clear way, and I thought that I completely blew it.
Nico, where did it all go wrong?
Well, first of all, in the opening I didn't play well, I think, and I felt like black was better after the opening. But then suddenly I thought I might come back, but then I missed this move h4, which just destructed my position, and after that move I think I was completely lost. But somehow I managed to stay alive in time trouble, and after time trouble I think it should be drawn the position, or maybe even better for white. Well, I don't know, but I think at least I should have a forced draw.
And you just missed a tactic at the end, did you?
I just missed queen e3 check, actually. I thought it was a perpetual, but I missed queen e3 check, and well, yeah, I get mated, but I think there should be something, to keep the draw.
After two games of the classical matches, Maxime Vachier-Lagrave leads Peter Svidler by 1/2. Francesco Rambaldi leads Noel Studer by the same score, and Benjamin Bock has a 2-0 lead over Nico Giorgadze. Tomorrow, Wednesday, is a rest day here in Biel, but the players will be ready for battle again on Thursday.